What up? What up, y'all? It's Coffee going live. How's everyone doing, man? Coffee the Bull Gravano tapping in on the live tip, man. And apparently, I missed the memo about this whole metaverse thing. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. I was what was it? The At the End of the Day podcast and the No Jumper Network, and they're going off about this metaverse, how this is going to be like everyone's going to be living in this metaverse, and you can buy, and people are buying property in the metaverse and all this shit. And I don't know, man. I'm just not really buying it. I mean, we obviously know digital art's the thing now, NFTs and all this shit, and I don't know, man. I just can't buy that this is going to take over. That people are really going to, you know what I mean, care more about this than the real world at the end of the day. I mean, we've already kind of had this in a way with all the online shit. You know, I'm just not buying that. I don't know who the fuck is buying property in the metaverse too. I don't understand this, man. This sounds like some old propaganda made by Zuckerberg. See, Zuckerberg can just make up whatever he wants and almost make it a real thing or really get some hype behind it. You know what I'm saying? We seen all them cats come out that work for Facebook or with Facebook or whatever, who talked about the way the algorithms work and propaganda and all that shit. So I don't know. I just can't see this metaverse really taking over like that. At the end of the day, if there ain't shit going on in the real world, the metaverse don't exist, you know? It's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy if you ask me. Let me drop this fucking link. Post a comment. Here we go. Hey, what up? Who we got in here, man? You heard about the fucking metaverse? You heard about the metaverse? It's so crazy too. Everyone's referring to the metaverse while at the same time referring to the Matrix. Did the Matrix even drop yet? Or no, I think it comes Christmas. Still interested to see how they flip that, you know? The fucking metaverse. You gotta be kidding me. Hey, who we got in here? Surprised Alias ain't slid up in here. Or Jimbo. It might possibly be time to revamp the J Coffee Talk platform. You know what I mean? It might be time for a fucking change. Hold on, though. I want to pull up some shit about this metaverse. All I'm seeing really is just a bunch of people talking about internet nerds. You know what I mean? Hey, what up? Who we got in here? Hey, who's in here? Comment and let me know if you've heard of this metaverse shit. That was all the hype on the No Jumper at the End of the Day podcast, that the metaverse is going to take over. I'm just not seeing it. You know what I mean? The metaverse NFT techno cultists who show up in my mentions today, full of pep, seem to think that this was utopian art. There's already kind of been a metaverse. See, but it gets crazy now because of with the digital currency and these NFTs and the coins and all this shit. And the fact that they're claiming people are buying property in the metaverse. That's where the hype is coming from about this. Like, what happens if you trespass in the fucking metaverse? Is there metaverse police? Can they put you, like, you know what I mean? They can't put you in real jail. So I just don't understand it. This shit is just sounding stupid to me. I'm watching a video right now. The metaverse starts here. Seed investor sale at 300 members. Private sale at 800 members. A properly based NFT trading game where The Sims meets GTO. Wait, welcome to Metaverse City. It's got to be people with money, rich motherfuckers buying into this, right? Like, who's got money to burn on this? Not regular, like, I got to go to work and pay my bills type people, right? Like, everyday working class people are not buying metaverse property just yet. But this shit just sounds fucking silly to me. Oh, the God MC. We back, baby. The God MC. Have you heard of this metaverse shit? And God MC, if you want, man, smash that link and hop up on here and talk with me. I'm in here fucking talking to myself. I'm talking to myself like some crazy son of a bitch. You ain't got to be on cam if you want. I'm just hearing of this, the metaverse on this podcast I was listening to, and I feel like I heard some shit about this a couple of weeks ago. Basically, what the fuck? Oh, my bad. My phone's playing music. I don't know if you can hear that or not. But basically, man, the metaverse is this digital world, and supposedly you can buy property in it, like with crypto or NFTs. You can buy and trade and shit like that. And you know, on No Jumper, they were sitting here theorizing that people are going to be living in the metaverse and like no one's gonna want to leave in it. I mean, I don't know. Then I'm looking more into it, and it's, you know, Zuckerberg is all over it. Zuckerberg creeps me out, man. Real talk. God MC says, in the future, for sure, that'd be dope. I'm getting ready for bed. Hearing you go crazy talking to yourself is fun. LOL, just playing. Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. I was just throwing it out there, you know. My algorithm shit is very inconsistent. Sometimes I go live and have a crowd. Sometimes not. I don't know. Sometimes during the day I got more people. I don't know, you know. It'd be dope soon for sure. Yeah, no doubt, bro. I was just hopping on here. Hey, now damn, it jumped up to 4 people. Smash the like, comment. Who we got in here? Who we got in here? The link is there. We got Elias Erlani in this bitch. Fuck this metaverse shit though. I just can't see this taking off the way they think it's gonna. At the end of the day, we're still in the real world. Hey, Elliot Eisner, what's up, man? Nothing much, bro. I'm just sitting here talking to myself. Man, if you want, hit that link, bro. If you want to shoot the shit with me real quick on our bills, all you got to do is click that link. You ain't even got to be on camera, bro. I just hopped on here after work, seeing what's going on with everyone. My mind's all over the place. I've definitely I just was listening to something from the Buffalo Rumblings Network earlier, and then I also was tapped into this shit, this metaverse shit that I'm talking about. Oh, we do got someone. How about that? I bet you it's Elliot Eisler. It is. Okay. Good, man. Thank you. What's up, my friend? How you doing?
Good, buddy. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. I just getting off work, hopping on here, seeing, but definitely want to talk some Bills with you. But dude, have you heard of this shit, this metaverse thing?
I mean, I know that Facebook was going to metaverse, and what do they got, some like VR shit going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a few weeks ago I heard something about it or something, and then but I was like listening to a podcast earlier today where they were like talking about how people are buying property in the metaverse, and like it's like, oh, it's crazy. Like, I don't know, they're like theorizing that people are gonna want to like live in the metaverse or something. I don't know, man. It sounds, I don't understand. I don't understand it. I'm surprised people are actually buying property, but that's probably just some rich people, right?
Yeah, there's always been games and shit. Like there's this game called Second Life where people could, create digital stuff and have a storefront and sell it to other characters and actually make money off it. There's been little iterations of this in the past and shit, but whether it takes off or not, that's a whole nother thing. But the future of VR is good. It's going to be interesting. Like I even looked into buying an Oculus recently, and shit's wild.
Oh man, recently I was just the other night I was on here live and there was like an ad for the Oculus, and I was thinking back about this a couple years ago. My son wanted, or there was some like a YouTuber that he was watching was like putting videos out playing the Oculus, and someone else I was talking to was talking about it. But that, and then I think PlayStation made a VR thing too, right?
Yep, they got it too.
Yeah, and he was telling me all about it. Man, that one thing you're talking about, Second Life, I feel like I heard in a movie or a TV show or something like that, someone was joking about that. I didn't know that was a real thing. Or, have you ever seen Hot Tub Time Machine?
Yeah.
Do you remember in the one part when he was like, oh no, that's Cusack was telling the dude, he said, why do you waste your life with that Second Life bullshit or something? And he's like playing a game where you're in prison.
Yeah.
And he's like, I gotta knock these sets of push-ups out. I got an important court date.
That's crazy.
I love that movie, man. But no, man, what's the deal though with like, because I take it you watch like the All 22 and all that, or no?
Sometimes, yeah. I catch a lot of the breakdowns and stuff, but man, it's been a weird season for sure. And
yeah, I've had some people busting my balls. My channel's been hurting. I haven't been getting that many views, but on a football video I made, people, the page, because I made a video a few weeks ago not making fun of Mac Jones, but there was like this tweet that went around that was, how Josh Allen, he kind of has like a personalized handshake for everyone on the team.
Yeah.
So there was a tweet when I logged on one day, because most of my Twitter stuff is Bill's Twitter. Yes. And it was Mac Jones doing something like that. And the person said, Mac Jones wants to be Josh Allen so bad. So I made a video, just with a bunch of clips and stuff like that, talking about how Josh Allen, because if you actually like look into it, it basically was saying like Josh's rookie year, McCoy was still on the team, and McCoy was known to be kind of like a loud veteran, I guess we'll say, like he didn't hold his tongue basically, and you kind of had to earn your stripes with him. And the way Josh kind of coming in, because, we won't even name the other guy that was originally the starter for a half second. I don't even like saying his name. Then Josh came in, didn't think he was going to be starter. And he basically, like, part of how he kind of like an icebreaker, kind of trying to be leader and be a leader on the team, but at the same time build a rapport with all the veterans was like with the handshakes that he would go around to everyone, and and that's kind of what it symbolizes. I don't know, but anyways, like Patriots fans, a few of them were on there talking shit or whatever. But now after this, they are were really busting my balls. But
well, they're
go ahead, bro. I was just gonna say, all in all, though, Josh didn't play that bad that game, and really the defense didn't play that bad, right?
No, the defense. I mean, other than that 164-yard run they let up, which was just, I mean, the dude made the cut and Hyde overplayed it to the left, and it is what it is. But other than that, if you think about it, they tried to run it down our throats all game, and they only got one other score out of it, and it was just defense held them to 14 points in a crazy game, and with this offense, we should be able to put up more than freaking 14 points. That's what it really comes down to. And what I think you're going to see Sunday is that you're going to have a pissed off team. They're going to throw the ball a lot because we pretty much got to give up on this run game. And then they're going to be playing pissed off. I don't know if Tampa's going to be ready for that off the bat. It's going to be beautiful sunny weather down here in Florida. And fun fact, I'm actually going to be going to that game on Sunday.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Fucking pumped.
Where is the Buccaneers?
It's the Raymond James. It's right in Tampa.
Is it like downtown or no?
It's a little bit outside of downtown, kind of towards the water. I mean, all of Tampa's on the water, but yeah, it's just a little bit outside of downtown, and you just get off the exit at 275, and it swings you right into the stadium. Ton of parking. It's not too bad.
Oh yeah, God MC. I don't know if you're still in here yet. No, it wasn't Adam 22. It was the other guys on No Jumper that were talking about it, like AD and all them guys. But yeah, I only was in Tampa a couple times, man, a few times. But I just remember, the what's it called? So like, do you know where Tampa General Hospital is?
Not really, but
no, it's like kind of downtown. I forget the name of the part of town. It's like
there's Ybor City.
It's like supposedly, like, people refer to it as like a rich part of town.
Oh, gotcha.
I forget the name of it. Like, but the neighborhood has like a name. I can't think of what it's called. Like, doctors live there.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the doctors live close to the. But anyways, I just remember you could see the Tampa Bay Lightning's stadium from there, and then someone was saying, like, whatever the name of the stadium is, like, isn't the Tampa Bay Lightning stadium really in St. Pete?
Yeah.
But isn't it called the Tampa something though?
I know the baseball team is the Tropicana Dome.
Yeah, I drove by that too.
But yeah, I actually don't follow the Lightning at all, so I can't really tell you.
It's kind of weird too. All the teams are called Tampa Bay, but it's really just known as the city of Tampa, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you got Tampa, and it's all on the bay. So I mean, I guess you call it Tampa Bay, and then you got like St. Pete and Gulfport and Clearwater that all kind of like surround it.
Yeah, Clearwater is Hulk Hogan's neck of the woods, right?
Yep.
Dude,
I play music over there a lot. It's a nice area, man.
Yo, this guy said, was it the God MC said, was it Tyrod Taylor, the dude you won't name? Hell no, man. Like, Tyrod Taylor, people shit on him a lot whenever I talk about him. Like, I actually got a lot of, I don't know, I like Tyrod Taylor. It's kind of odd. At the time we benched him, I was okay with benching him, even though that turned out terrible. But I like Tyrod Taylor, man. But no, definitely that's not the guy we won't mention.
Yeah, no, Tyrod, I liked him too, man. Like, he moved a lot. He had a beautiful deep ball, but man, we never had a good O-line, and therefore, like, we couldn't really take advantage of Shady the way we should have. And but he was a great leader, man. He sat behind Flacco. He earned his stripes. And when Rex Ryan came over here, he had his time with Baltimore, and he always saw him working hard behind Flacco. So he actually gave him a chance. I was really excited for him to get that chance in Buffalo. Didn't work out perfectly, but what did work out, Brandon Beane got a third-round pick for him to the Browns, believe it or not. And
I was surprised they benched him so quick. They gave up on him quick.
He got hurt.
Oh, did he?
He was throwing a ball, like, running to the right on the sideline, and just got rib checked like hard. He was
Hmm.
going to be out 2-3 weeks, so they put Baker in, and he did good enough where they're like, well, might as well get the rookie some experience. You know what I mean? So he kind of like took it and never looked back, and then that's why Tyrod moved on to
And
the.
and then with the Chargers, they accidentally punctured his lung. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then with Houston this year, he got hurt in like week 1, and then he actually just what was it like last week he played? They lost, but didn't he put up like 300 or something like that? I think.
Yeah, and he's doing it. Like he's still doing his thing. Like he's not terrible. He's just not elite. You know what I mean? Like so he's never going to be like, oh, Tyrod Taylor, but you know,
I
really,
remember.
he would be a perfect backup for Allen too. To be honest.
Oh man, he was. I don't know. I really liked him, man. He was, yeah, like you said, he's just he's a good leader, good role model, very positive guy. Um, he used to, yeah, he was a cool too. Like he would respond on social media a lot. I remember he responded to me a couple times. Just
Nice.
seemed like a real humble, cool dude.
Oh yeah.
And I remember, that guy that's on Bill's Twitter. I forget his name. He is like a light skinned black dude, and he's like an agent or something like that. Do you know what I'm talking about? He doesn't tweet much anymore. Fuck, what is his name? I can't think of the guy's name. He's like a financial advisor. Oh, that's what he is. He's not an agent. He's like a financial advisor for players or something.
Okay.
He, man, matter of fact, hold on. My Twitter's right here. Like while I'm talking to you, my Twitter's open. And I remember it was so weird. He DM'd me once out of nowhere when the hurricane was going. In like 2017, there was like a hurricane. And at the time, I still lived in Florida. And we didn't, it's not like we talked, or how like on Bill's Twitter you'll just see people tweet, maybe they'll respond to you, you respond to
Yeah.
them, and like out of nowhere he just sent me a DM saying like, hey, I see you live in the area where the hurricane is, hope you're like safe or whatever. But anyways, so do you remember like how did it go when the last year Tyrod, didn't he sign an extension or something like that?
Yeah, he signed an extension through the next year, and then we trade him for a third round.
Yeah, so in the off season before he signed the extension, there was like a period of time where we didn't know what was going to happen. And that guy tweeted and deleted something that basically showed us that like Tyrod was going to resign with us. Like,
Yeah.
he tweeted a picture of Tyrod at a table, like looking at paperwork or something. This guy, I want to find this guy's name, man. I can't. Like, if I said it, I know you would know who he is. I'm trying to find him in my DMs right now because he doesn't really tweet anymore. But he's like a Bills fan / financial advisor. But he like, I guess he's like he's helped players like invest money or something. I can't think of the fucking guy's name, man. It sucks too. I'm trying to look, like, you can't just search through your DMs by like, how like on some messengers you could just type like hurricane and it would come up like the
Yeah.
message. It doesn't work like that on here. Oh, what do you say? He broke the Bills 17 years of no playoffs. First Bill QB since Jim Kelly. Tyrod's had the worst luck of any QB all time.
Got MC dropping facts.
Oh, I'm looking too. Man, there's so many DMs in here I don't look at. But man. Oh, so yeah, so anyways, this is a winnable game though, man. I know it sounds crazy to everyone because of what's been going on, but like realistically, we can beat the Buccaneers, man.
Hell yeah. Honestly, I think we match up good. And honestly, we're the team with our backs against the wall because if we don't win and start winning now, man, it's going to be really hard to fucking have a decent seed in the playoffs, especially with what the Patriots have been doing. So it's like, if we don't start winning these games, we're not going to be able to keep up in our division. We're going to be definitely hoping to get that wild card. And the AFC is so jumbled that, man, one more loss could really fuck it up for us. So I really think that we're the team with our back against the wall. We just had to play in that nasty ass weather last week. Well, guess what? It's supposed to be 75 and sunny in Florida on Sunday. So they're going to be excited to be able to actually throw the ball, do what they want to do. And I think you're also going to see Josh Allen unleashed a little bit more.
Oh, I found him, man. Oh, damn. Terrence McElvey. Does that sound familiar to you?
Yeah, definitely.
That's the guy. Like if you he leaked out like when it was still up in the air.
Yeah.
He tweeted out like basically like confirmation that Tyrod was going to stay with the Bills, that the extension was going to come through, but then he deleted it right away. But I happened to be online right then when it happened, and then later after like he did sign, and the guy was tweeting about it, I was like, oh yeah, thanks for that. I forget what I said. In a slick way, I was like, oh, I caught what you did or whatever, and he like replied with like a wink emoji. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, like that's the thing, man. It's been the offense, right? I mean, the defense has had its struggles against the run, but all in all, I think even now we're still one of the top defenses statistically, right?
Yeah, 100%. We're still top 10 in almost every category, even against the run, because we even shut it down against a few teams. But it's like, we lost the Jaguars, but our defense only let up 9 points.
That was crazy.
And that's the kind of loss that could really bite us in the ass, like forgetting that 1 seed and whatnot, which is still all possible if we win out. But man, it's been tough. But I think, we got to make a statement this week and then roll it into Carolina and then roll that into the freaking Patriots game. Stack 3 wins right here. If we can do that, man, we'll be right back on track and we'll be all right because we got the talent to do. And our coaches haven't been adjusting right, and they got to tighten up too. And I think everybody's on edge right now, so they're ready. They're ready.
That's where I'm confused. Like I'm trying to think back. The Jacksonville game was really the first game where because how did it go after Tennessee? We played. Do you remember how the schedule went? Because Tennessee we lost, but
Tennessee, we played the Dolphins and we beat them.
Dolphins, we beat them, yeah.
Then we had that like letdown game versus Jacksonville, and then
that's the game. So, but that's the first time the offense really struggled was the Jacksonville game, right?
Yeah. It's like they kind of sputtered out and they weren't playing inspired at all.
Yeah, man. Oh, I hear you hitting the bong. I'm sitting here drinking a couple beers. But yeah, man, that's what everyone keeps saying, and I kind of like. I don't know. I thought the ball is better, man. Maybe Belichick's getting us on the long con. DePaul came home back to Western New York, but he's here to really sabotage us or something. Like, I'm just kidding, but it almost feels so ridiculous that we could even struggle, that we're even in this predicament. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Obviously, our offensive line ain't that great or whatever, and the running backs. I thought with Breida, the week before or the Thanksgiving game having a big game or what. I mean, not a huge game, but compared to what we had been having at running back, I was like, okay. And then he goes out there and freaking fumbles in the Patriots game.
Yeah, and that's what kind of sucks because he was giving us such a nice spark. And what I kind of frustrated is, man, we got this beast Antonio Williams, power back, just sitting on our practice squad. Call him up, see what he's got, because fucking Moss just runs into the back of our fucking offensive lineman. It's getting annoying. And, I just like Antonio Williams came in that Dolphins game at the end of last year and scored 2 touchdowns and was running like a man possessed, and we haven't seen him since. And it's like, I think he'd be a nice compliment to Breida. And then, start Singletary because he's kind of he's kind of a multi-purpose tool back, and see what you got in this kid, Antonio Williams. He averaged 5.9 yards a carry for UNC in college, and we got him as an undrafted free agent. We've had him for 2 years, and it's like, if not now, when? Let's see.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree. And then the fact that they don't let I mean, obviously we know it was like with anyone when you got a more mobile quarterback, like, you don't want him to get hurt, but at the same time, if you're not going to let him be him and you take that aspect of their game away, they're not the same quarterback, like if you're not, I don't know, I like when Josh runs, but they said, what was it like, or what do they call 3 design runs or 1 design run in that game?
Yeah, it was bad. Like, especially in the red zone, dude. Like, our red zone's been shit this year. And just, let him play a little backyard football. Let him run around a little bit. Use his legs. Fucking do what you got to do to get 6 instead of maybe 3.
Oh, it's felt so frustrating. I think it was the last trip to the red zone. Like, you know what it reminded me of, or it felt it like it just killed all the momentum, and it felt the same way to me. Do you remember in the playoff game with Tyrod where we got down to the one and then we got like a holding call?
Yeah,
And then
shit.
yeah, that's how that felt to me, because I think it was after the big play where Josh dived out of bounds.
Yep.
And they got like the roughing. What did we get? A holding, or I can't remember, man.
Yeah, some
But
legal formation or whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, who got that last week too? Didn't we have one where the lineman ended up down the field?
Yeah.
And so on the all 22, they were saying that's what they were trying to say too. That I don't know, man. Sometimes shit gets over analyzed. Because did you hear the whole take where some of the guys are saying, "Hey, on some of these plays, it's Josh fucking up and not the offensive line, because he's supposed to take 7 steps and he's taking 9 or 11 back or something." And then
Yeah,
they're not on their mark for the block. I don't know.
yeah, a little crazy to me.
But it is all good. But yeah, we need to do. I felt like it's kind of talking about overanalyze. Like it almost feels like the coaches, in some sense, are overcoaching. Like just like our strong suit to me is always when we just spread it out, like 4 or 5 wide. Couple passes underneath, take some shots downfield, then the run game opens up, and
yeah,
I just don't know how we ever get away from that.
We had a couple of games where we had Josh under center, and we were working play action, and like he had the most play action yards off of play action in the NFL since they started tracking that shit in the 80s.
Damn.
And and then we didn't even go back to that the next week. I haven't seen a jet sweep in weeks. I haven't seen
we don't throw screens, right?
I was gonna say, that was literally what I was saying. The running back screen I haven't seen like damn near all season. And when you got guys like Breida and Singletary who can basically make a cut and make a guy miss, dude, that's all you need on a screenplay sometimes. And it's like, but the difference is though is that this year nobody's blitzing Allen.
Nobody's what?
Nobody's blitzing Allen. The first
the
conventional wisdom is get after this mobile quarterback, hit him a few times, try to rattle his cage, and he'll throw some interceptions before he'll fumble, which they weren't. But then you saw last year, in his 3rd year, he started to figure it out. He was getting the ball out of his hands quick, and if you blitz him, he was torching everybody up. So this year, the Steelers, unfortunately, when we played them week 1, they kind of gave the blueprint to the league, man. They didn't blitz us but one time that entire game. Dropped an extra guy back, and they were confusing him with different looks and stuff, and forced him to make a mistake. Because this is the same thing they're doing to Patrick Mahomes right now. You have such a quarterback, they want to get that 20, 30-yard pass because they know they can do it. But now these teams are taking that away, and they're forcing you to just take 5 yards at a damn time, and they better have a running game to complement it. And they're forcing high-powered offenses to matriculate down the field, kind of like how the Patriots used to do, like death by 1,000 cuts. And what they're banking on is that he's going to get frustrated and try to force one, and then they make a mistake. And guess what? He's fallen for that trap a few too many times this year. He's already thrown 10 interceptions this season. That's the same amount that he threw all of last year. You know what I mean? So defenses are definitely playing us different.
That's what's so crazy about the NFL. I don't mean to cut you off, but like exactly what you're saying, how like they jammed up Mahomes and the blueprint that the Steelers set, the way, like just a casual fan doesn't really understand the way that like everyone's studying up on the film and piggybacking off of what our teams do, Yeah.
And, and that's the other thing it comes down to is, some of the play calling with Dable is like, man, I can tell you're going to run. I can tell you're going to run to the fucking right because you loaded everybody over there and you haven't run a counter all fucking season. You know what I mean? So it's like, he's just got to get a little more creative with his run plays as well. And like, try to get shit off of play action or get some guys in space. You know what I mean? Like have Josh start running and throw a freaking pitch to the right and let Breida take off the sideline. Like, just, you don't see that shit yet. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, it's fucking, it's like how normally when I'm talking about the Bills, man, I'm so charged up and I got something, but like I'm stuttering and muttering. Like it's just takes the life out of you, man. Like literally, like you said, it's like, what are we doing? Oh, God MC says Josh can be White Mike Vick. What's the problem? Running backs or O line or both? Used
Yeah.
to love Vita on my Niners. I don't know what happened. Call Frank Gore back. Man, I would I wish we would have re-signed Frank one more year. And I bet you last year Frank probably wished he did. I don't even know if that was like an option or whatever, but I just remember late in the year seeing articles where like media or press releases where Frank Gore kept saying, "Man, I don't want to go out winless. I don't want to go out winless." But I liked having Gore.
Yeah.
He broke. Oh, yeah, Gore was a beast, man. Oh,
But
but yeah, the problem it's O line and running back. Uh, God MC, it's our O line and running back. I'd say, right? Like they're both the problem, right?
yeah, and I'd say the quick problem with our O line is like, man, we have like 3 good pass blockers and we have 2 good run blockers, but the pass blockers suck at run blocking and vice versa. So it's like, man, we don't have anybody that's like good at either. And I almost just rather have 5 really good pass blockers and run 12 to 20 times a game as needed and just keep passing the damn ball. That's what today's modern NFL is kind of turned into, instead of having this hodgepodge. And it's like, we overhauled that line after Josh's rookie year, other than Deion Dawkins, and it just hasn't quite had the consistency that we've all wanted in the running game. And last year we overcame it, but this year they're kind of slowing down our passing game. So now we need the running game, and it's just not there yet. And we spent the whole season trying to freaking nurse it and bring it along. But guess what? It's go time now. Fuck the running game. If it's there, take it. But if not, fucking just sling it. Throw him 60 fucking times a game. I don't even care anymore. Like,
Yeah, no,
let
I
him
agree.
run, let him throw. He'll do the whole fucking thing. You know what? We have a guy that can do it, and now it's time to go. So let's see what they can do.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. No, Brenneman Vic, Mr. Brenneman says Vic couldn't pass. I mean, when he came back with Philly, man,
He was slinging.
he was slinging. Yeah, he was. Yo, you want to know something crazy? I was gonna make a video about it, but I mentioned it before. So back then, I believe Trent Edwards is still our quarterback, or we're transitioning from Trent, or because yeah, I think that was the year we had To, where like Fitz played some games and
Yeah.
obviously should have been the starter, and then got named starter week 3 into the next season when Chan took over. Oh, excuse me. And there was rumors that someone who was on the Bills was cool with Vic, and there was like talks like Vic could go to Buffalo or whatever. And then when did you ever hear there's like audio of Vic saying, "Man, I like basically he was gonna sign with Buffalo." It was like Cleveland and Buffalo were the 2 teams that were really trying to sign him. In it's like Goodell. It says the GM blocked the deal. Or do you know what I'm talking about? Did you ever hear about that?
No, actually, I've never heard about that, to be honest with you.
Hold on. While I'm talking to you, if you got a moment still, I don't know if you got to go or not. I'll try and pull it up.
And real quick, I got about a couple more minutes because my phone's about to die.
All right, yeah, hold on. It's just interesting because I've never heard of the GM doing that before. Oh, the friggin' guy had 700 yards last season at 100 years old on the Jets. Terrible offense. You're talking about Gore. Yeah. Gore was solid, man. I remember when he was with us, like, how were we doing it with Singletary? He would only have a couple carries in the first half, and then they would kind of stick with Gore. And then like late in the game, Gore was like, or Singletary would still be fresh, kind of almost like
Yeah,
Yano Rivera, like the closer.
exactly.
Block Michael Vick. But yeah, and then when he signed with the Jets in 2014, we had offered him a deal in that offseason too.
Yeah.
And like there was just someone was talking about it, how like both times Vic, those times of free agency, like he almost signed with Buffalo twice. Hold on, I'm about to put it up though. I'm telling you, it's like a real weird thing. Like there's an interview where Michael Vick talks about it. Like he's like, I thought I was gonna end up with the Browns or with Buffalo, but Goodell told me no. Yeah, and he signed, which was odd because they still had Donovan McNabb at the time.
Yeah, it's like you don't really hear that too much. I mean, you heard it with the NBA, how they blocked the Chris Paul trade to the Lakers back in the day. But that's like the only thing I can really think of.
I don't like that. Like them trying to manipulate the outcome of things.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even pull it up right now. I'll try to send you something about it. But yeah, no, Vic was a better quarterback when he got out of prison, right? Wouldn't you say?
I think he could always sling it. He just got the highlights for running because nobody was doing it. But he always he had a freaking powerful arm and a beautiful deep ball. And dude, the way he moved around the pocket and shit and got that ball out, that he could definitely pass. I agree with that comment, but to each their own. But bro, I actually do got to get going. My phone is about to die. But dude, I'll even hit you up Sunday after the game, man. Let you know how it was and chat it up.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Get some. You'll probably take some cool pictures and videos and tweet them or whatever. Or...
Oh hell yeah, dude, definitely.
Absolutely, man. He was more entertaining than good. Look at the stats. Bredeman don't like Vic. All right, man. Good talking to you, bro.
Hey, you too, man. I'll catch you later.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.
Bredeman, I'd say, I mean, I don't know. I'm not like, I'm saying, you know, I just feel, if you guys can tell, my commentary game is just off. I felt a lot like this lately where I'm stuttering and muttering on my words. And you know what I mean? Normally when like things crisply come up, you know what I'm saying? And I got my points, but I don't know, man. I thought Vic, bro, them years with Philly, man, Vic was looking outstanding to me. Yeah, but it was crazy. I'm telling you. Andy Reid's changed him. He had throwing talent, but he refused to be a passer. Andy Reid sat him down. Also, he didn't want to go to Philly because McNabb and Cobb, meaning he'd be third string. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so weird. I'm telling you, there's reports out there that coming out of prison, because someone who played for the Bills at that time, I don't know if they went to college with Vic or they grew up in the same neighborhood as Vic, or you know what I mean? Like somehow someone who was with the Bills at that point in time. This is 2009 season, because Vic came back in 2010, and I remember too, man. I won a parlay ticket. I was so happy. I did a 4-game parlay. I think it was either week 1 or week 2 that season. You're drained from bad run of games. I'm a Niners fan. We're depressed. Yeah, man. It really takes it out of you, man. Jay Militant. You probably always hear me call him Jay Millie, who watches the channel. He's a Niner fan as well. Plus I just got a lot of crazy shit going on in my life too right now. Like, not to get personal with y'all, but family stuff. And I just been thinking about kind of revamping the channel, honestly. You know, this is more of a hobby to me, but I've always felt at times like I could maybe take this thing serious. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. I tend to do that on these lives. Yeah, so anyways, it was like week 1 or week 2 that year. I did a 4-teamer. And the only game I needed to win that was left on the ticket, like if someone looks up in 2009, week 1 or week 2, there was like a Sunday night football game. It was either Sunday or Monday night. It was a primetime game. And it was the Eagles versus the Giants, you know, NFC divisional matchup. And there was no spread. It was even. So all I needed was for the Eagles to win. And I was winning like $300. You know what I'm saying? And in that game, Vic wasn't the starter yet. But, you know, they were having him come in and take snaps. And he had a nice touchdown in the red zone. You know, play action fake, diving for the pylon. It was lovely, you know. But yeah, Vic, I don't know, man. Vic just, you know, and then he ended up taking the starting job from Donovan McNabb. I didn't think anyone seen that coming. It was so crazy too, seeing McNabb go to where'd he go first? The Redskins? Or no, was it Minnesota? Or shit, we gotta call the Redskins the football team, even though my family's Native American. But Yeah, McNabb just wasn't looking too good after Philly. Oh, man, it's freezing. But no, I'm pumped, man. We can still do this. We can still win. Keep your head up, bro. You'll revamp and show the YouTube Nazis what you got. Well, I don't know. I think it's kind of like comes as a detriment to the channel. The way I cover so much different freaking shit on my channel. What's up, babe? I missed you too. Oh, but yeah, fuck, I wanted to pull up that article. Hold on, you know what? I might still be able to pull it up. I'm telling you, Goodell like flocked the deal with the Bills. It was crazy. Hold on. Let me pull it up. But it's like I wonder why he didn't want him coming to Buffalo. Hold on, Michael Vick Bills. Let's see what it says. Yeah, but this metaverse shit is crazy, man. Oh, I'm in DMs. No wonder why I couldn't find it. I thought I was searching on the Michael Vick Bills. God damn it. My shit's all glitching. Brenneman, you still in here? Brenneman says Green Bay is injuring a bad or averaging one bad injury a game. Michael, oh no, that's about Bill Belichick. Hold on. Buffalo Bills coach Rex Ryan said he considered signing Michael Vick. That was later on. I was part of the problem. Now my perspective can help. Oh, right here. After being released from prison, Michael Vick had concerns about having to work a construction job to pay bills. Oh, no, that's something else. QB Tyrod Taylor shares the advice Michael Vick has given him about being the starter. Damn, on this date in 2011, this is October 9th in 2011, Freddie Jackson accounts for 196 of offense, and Nick Barnett picks off Michael Vick twice, including a 31-yard pick six to lead the Bills over the Dream Team Philly Eagles 31-24. Man, I remember that game. You want to talk about some weird seasons. Me and Elliot Eisler were just talking about the Bills, how this season is going weird. We had a couple weird seasons. We had the season in 2008, I believe, Trent Edwards' first season with the Bills, where we started out 4-0. We were actually 5-1. And then we shit the bed, got swept in the division, finished out like 7-9 or something like that. But then we had the 2011 season where we started out like 4-0. I believe we were 5-2 at week 7, and that was one of the games. And we beat the Patriots in like week 3 or 4 in Buffalo. This game too, where it was just talking about Fred Jackson had 196 yards of offense. Nick Barnett picks off Mike Vick twice, including a 31-yard pick six. I remember that game, man. It sucked too. That year, Fred Jackson ended up breaking his leg, ending up on IR. What's his name? Yeah. Oh, and I forgot you guys had Nick Barnett, Packers legend. You know, Nick Barnett is a big part of Bills Mafia history. So Nick Barnett, like, there's some guys on Bills Twitter that you can find. You know, there's this dude, Del Reed. He's basically like the OG leader of Bills Mafia, you know what I mean? Like, but early on, when people were just tweeting a lot about it or whatever, Nick Barnett was involved. I can't remember exactly how it went, but I think Nick Barnett said it in an interview or something like that. Back then, his Twitter handle was Mufasa's hair. Because you remember Nick Barnett had that lion's mane, you know what I mean? And then he ended up cutting his hair while he was with the Bills and he had like a mohawk. But yeah, Barnett was that dude, man. But what's to say? GM Goodell nixed it. He said himself in an interview, Bengals or Bills, only people in the whole NFL who wanted him after the league was going to blackball him was Jeffrey Lurie, Philly owner, and Andy Reid. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I believe God MC pulled that up. Yeah, man. What the fuck was I saying? Man, I think I'm just overtired, man. My commentary game is I'm just not sharp today, guys. But yeah, that year though, the Bills, we shit the bed too. I think we finished 7-9 that year. And we had it. But yeah, Fred Jackson broke his leg and Fitzpatrick ended up. It didn't really get leaked out until later in the offseason that Fitzpatrick he played with broken ribs. And you know who broke his ribs? An ex-Buffalo Bill, London Fletcher. In a game, week 7, we were playing in Toronto against Washington, and London Fletcher broke his fucking ribs, man. I think by that time he changed his name to London Fletcher Baker. He was a beast, man. I remember seeing a video of London Fletcher working out, right? It was pretty amazing. He would work out at a park, and he had this like elastic band that he would tie around his waist with like this bungee cord on it that would give resistance. And he would like sprint up, basically trying to replicate like being the middle linebacker and run. You know what I mean? Like very solid guy, very solid player, and just a leader as well. Man, the Bills had a lot of guys that we lost over the years in free agency. London Fletcher, Jabari Greer. So many good players. He was injured that year. We won the Super Bowl that year. Had a lot of parallels to this year. Our squad was beat up. Man, I remember watching that year you guys won. I was pulling for you guys. Remember Ben Roethlisberger ran in that 2-point conversion? Nah, yo, so what do you think, Brenneman? Rodgers is gone, right? And what do you think about Jordan Love, man? I was like really, I mean, obviously we haven't seen much of Jordan Love, but that game Jordan Love was starting, I was like, man, Jordan Love might go out there and fucking tear it up. And he kind of looks shitty, right? Still shocked Rodgers only has one. Yeah, man. You ain't lying. Rodgers is a fucking beast, man. I respect the fuck out of Rodgers. Nothing but respect for that guy, you know? Who we got in here, though? Who else is in here? Let me drop the link. It's showing that there's like 5 people in here. Let me drop the link and see if anyone wants to tap in, talk football or whatever else. The Packers GM sucked. That's why he only has one against a terrible defense, too. Love looked ass. Were you kind of feeling that way, too? Like you thought Love might go out there and do his thing? I don't know why. I just had this feeling that Jordan Love was going to go out there and shine. And nah, didn't happen. And there was talks that 1 week Love was going to have to fill in at fucking running back. You remember when one of your receivers ended up on the COVID list? And what happened? One of your guys ended up on the COVID list. late in the week or something, and you already had a couple other injured receivers, and they were talking about Love. I remember one week when the Bills had a lot of injuries in 2017, the year that we broke the drought with Tyrod that we were just talking about. Sorry if that water I'm running is loud, guys. Apologies. We had to go sign Terrell Pryor out of free agency. And he was with us just for like 1 or 2 weeks. Terrell Pryor. That was a guy I thought, man, should have got another look at quarterback. Kind of sucked he had to convert to running or to wide receiver, you know what I mean? Roethlisberger was mobile when he was younger. Love is still developing. I have no idea what he will be. Rodgers also sat on the bench for 3 years. Yeah, I mean, it's just one outing. It doesn't really mean anything, you know, but I don't know why I just was kind of shocked. I had it in my head that Love was going to go out there and be impressive, but you never really know how anyone's going to look, you know. That's just like now, the way the Bills are struggling. There was just some shit being shared about one of the games or one of the years the Bills went to the Super Bowl, how we were struggling like this right in the end of the regular season. I mean, shit, the last year we went to the Super Bowl of those, 4 Super Bowls, 93. The comeback game in the wild card round. We went out there week 17 and got pretty much whooped on by the Houston Oilers, and then ended up facing them in the wild card round, and we're getting whooped on again, and then went out there and came back. It's the NFL. Any given Sunday, you never know what can happen. And let's not forget too, Peyton Manning's rookie season, 3-13, took every snap under center. You know what I mean? So you know how it goes. Yeah, Roethlisberger reminds me. My dad always told me, my adopted dad, he always told me, man, Roethlisberger is like Jim Kelly. Him and Jim Kelly are similar quarterbacks. Big guys, laser arm, mobile. I mean, Roethlisberger ain't really mobile the way he was before, but you know what I'm saying. The thing with Love is someone would have said that, hey, whoa, this kid looks amazing in practice and camp, etc. When Mahomes was a backup, all you heard was get ready for Mahomes. Love ain't it for now. That was another bad pick. He's the only first-round draft pick invested in the offense when Rodgers has been starter, and he's a damn quarterback. Yeah, I mean, from my understanding, that has a lot to do with why Rodgers is pissed off at the franchise, right? Like, not necessarily that they took another quarterback, but just like, hey, if I'm going to stay here and we're going to keep building together, you're not even going to run it by me. Like, that's my understanding. Listen, I got a feeling, what if Rodgers, you guys hear all the talk of Jalen Hurts ending up in Philly? I don't know why. I can see that happening, man. I really can. I don't know why. I really, really can. Man, I love talking about football. Guys, isn't football season just the greatest time of the year? It's the most wonderful time of the year. And they cut who? Let's see. And they cut key veterans, Cobb, Matthews, tight ends. Man, do you remember the game in 2011 or 2014 when the Bills beat the Packers? When Kyle Orton was our starter? Marcus Thigpen ran back a kick for a touchdown. We intercepted Rodgers 4 times. Bakari Rambo, who was a safety that we had picked up off waivers or elevated from the practice squad, he had 2 of them. I think one of them was a pick 6. But anyways, they had Randall Cobb in the backfield taking snaps, like coming out of the backfield as a running back in that game, because I think you guys had injuries. There was a you guys had a running back that was out of Buffalo. Remember Starks? Remember Starks, bro? They don't build for the present, which is so stupid. When you have Rodgers, they don't sign free agents. Yeah, I mean, when you got to, I feel Rodgers kind of being pissed about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do. At first, I was like, come on. But I mean, I get him. I get what he's saying. Like, it wasn't like Rodgers was saying, hey, I should be able to clear the pick. But, like, hey, aren't you guys going to run shit by me? Don't you guys want my input? You know what I mean? Like, are you not looking at me like I can take you guys back to another Super Bowl? Because we know Rodgers can do that. We know it, man. Let's see what else we got. What's going on in the news today, huh? Terrible pick of first-round QB needs to be putting pressure on the starter, Mac Jones, Brett Favre. Guys, you remember what's his name? Pat White out of West Virginia. Dolphins took him in the first round. Can you believe that? Let's see what's going on in the news. Sorry, guys. My shit's glitching. LSO trading up is also trading up is a spit in Aaron's face. Not Favre, Rodgers, sorry. Yeah, no doubt. Tory Lanez is trending. Cowboy Bebop canceled at Netflix after one season. You guys remember that? Cowboy Bebop? I remember that shit used to come on like Adult Swim. I guess Netflix must have revived it. Salma Hayek. Who's the baddest out of these two ladies? Salma Hayek and J-Lo. Sweetie on her Grammy nominations. Bowling Green. A confirmed tornado is on the ground in Bowling Green. Please seek shelter. Damn. Everyone stay safe out there in Bowling Green. That's crazy, right? Natural disasters scare the fuck out of me, man. I'll tell you. What else is going on? Tornadoes in Bowling Green. Action Bronson. 7:30 Hook makes his in-ring debut rocking Action Bronson. Oh, AEW. Yo, guys, a lot of wrestling content. I know I keep saying that. And, yo, shout out to you guys. Seriously, I appreciate you guys tapping into my videos. You know, when you're a smaller content creator, I mean, any content creator, you should always be happy for your views. But, like, when you're a small, you know, at the level that I'm at, you really, really, especially when your channel's struggling, you always got to shout the people out that are tapping in with you. Great UFC card tomorrow. Man, what number is it now? What number UFC are they at? Let's take a look at that UFC card. I'm glad you brought that up, Brenneman. Shout out Mr. Brenneman. Man, the fucking YouTube Nazis, as we're talking about, man, they love fucking with Brenneman. You guys, what do you guys think about Slim 400 dying, man? 269, holy shit. I like Slim 400, man. It was sad to be seeing him die, man, but out there living that gang lifestyle. Let's see. Bebop. Cowboy Bebop anime is effing amazing. Up there with DBZ. This woke PC culture shed on the new Netflix show. And they already canceled it, thank God. And Juicy Smollett. What, did Smollett have something to do with it? Yep. Go woke. Go broke. Cowboy Bebop is the shits. I never got into it, but I always just I always fucked with Adult Swim heavy, but I never got into that show, you know what I mean? But I liked all for the most part, I liked all Adult Swim shit. Yo, did you guys like Venture Brothers? Did you guys fuck with Venture Brothers? Hold on one sec, y'all. Yeah, man, that'd be a good video, right? Just talking about. Oh, it's a live action show? I didn't know that. I thought they just revived the cartoon. I didn't know that. I didn't even know that, Brennan, for real. Is Smollett on it? Hey, Lonnie, my guy, my guy. Okay, we're getting some people back in here. Hey, what's up, Thomas? Thank you, bro. The smaller creators, they show more love and are willing to actually talk about things. The bigger creators are afraid it will get them canceled. Yeah. I mean, it's tough in these YouTube streets, you know what I'm saying? It really is, bro. But guys, you found the other channel I got, right? The Coffee Got the Keys channel. Did you guys find that one? Where it's like a red logo. Make sure you guys are subscribed over there because we're gonna be uploading content over there a lot too. And hell, you never know. You know, it's always good to. Oh, Smollett had nothing to do with it. LOL. Just the same day, both news came up. One canceled, one convicted. Man, Smollett. Listen, Smollett, like that was a real outlandish lie to come up with. Guys, I forget. Take me back. Why did Smollett make? Oh, because he got written off of Empire, right? And guys, I liked Empire. I thought that was a dope show. Okay, good, good. I'm glad you found it, my friend. I'm glad you found it. Yeah, so what was Cowboy Bebop about? Yo, just like too, my kids were a fan of Death Note. I don't know if you guys got into that, and they said the live action Death Note sucked ass. That's what they told me. Hold on one sec, guys. Gotta go talk to the wife. Gotta go talk to the wife. 1 second, guys. Hold on a sec, guys. All right, we back, man. Yeah, they botched Death Note. Jesus, more publicity too, and he hates Trump. Double whammy. He needed more money on a contract renewal. Oh, for some reason, I thought they flat out wrote him out the show. Empire was pretty good, man. I only watched like, I don't know, maybe the first 2 seasons, and I was like, okay, I'm fucking with this. And then, yeah, Smollett did that. And it's like, you know what, man? In the society we live in, and guys, I'm a firm believer there is a lot of fucked up problems that go on. You know what I mean? In many different ways. But come on, man, to come out and lie like some shit like that, that ain't cool at all. You know what I mean? That ain't cool one bit. That really creates problems in the real world. That trickles over, and you know, I don't know, like he's a piece of shit for that. What how much what is for some reason I'm so out of the loop on that. Did he get he's getting time, right? Yo, Lonnie, smash that link for me, my G. Lonnie, you fucking with that link, bro? 1 second, guys. I'm just getting my shit together here. Yeah, Death Note though. Like, I don't know. My two of my kids really like that show, and they were just like, man, they looked at the live action one as a joke. New comments. Yo, that was funny as hell. Soleil should be charged with a hate crime. I agree, Brenneman. You try to fake a hate crime, you know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, I agree, bro. Woke culture plays up this fake racism. There isn't enough for CNN to sell now, so it stokes racial tension and desensitizes it when there is hate crimes. I'm laying in bed. I hit the link. I'm gonna get beat up. I got you, bro. I feel you, Bonnie. Yeah, Smollett was a big piece of shit for that, guys. Like, fuck. Sorry, guys. I'm looking for my beer. When I get out of work, I'm so disorganized. Hold on, guys. 1 second. I just gotta find my beer. 1 second, guys. All right, I found the beer. I'm back. I found the beer. I'm back. Yo, where is Bowling Green, guys? Does anyone know where the fuck Bowling Green is? For some reason, I feel like it's in an I state, like Iowa or Idaho or something like that. But you know, America, we definitely got our problems, guys. But we'll definitely you know, the fact that people even are allowed to complain about shit shows you how much of a better country it is than a lot of other countries. I'll tell you that. Mr. Brenneman, those black bodybuilders that he paid were South Carolina, I believe. Oh shit, damn, I totally was off on that. Jay Militant, what's cracking, Jay? What's cracking, chat? Hey, Jay Millie, we got another Niners fan in here, bro. I was just telling him how you're a Niners fan. Thomas says Kentucky, I think. Those black bodybuilders that he paid were prosecuting witnesses, which is hilarious. Oh, good. They told on him. Hey, good. Fuck it, right? I don't know. They got cut a deal. I don't know. Oh man, the streets is crazy though. That's why I'm on that coffee, the bowl, Gravano, snitch lifestyle, guys. Fuck it. South Carolina, I believe. Oh yeah, so UFC 269, right? Ain't that what you said it was? I'm trying to pull up the card right here so we can talk about it a little bit, guys. Sorry, I blanked out and forgot about it. My device is working. So okay, so more people have to put money on Oliveira dropping Dustin's line to minus 145 from original 170 UFC 269. Someone tweeted that 36 seconds ago. I don't even know what that means. More people have put money on Oliveira dropping Dustin's line to minus 145 from original 170. That's gambling odds, right? Ain't that like the money line or something? How does it work in UFC? There isn't any spreads, right? Bang, bang, Niner gang. Oliveira. Come on. Why did my shit glitching? Oh, Conor McGregor standing in front of his TV when Poirier and versus Oliveira starts. It's Buzz Lightyear. It's a meme. I wish you guys could see it. I got to learn how to share the screen on this fucking StreamYard, guys. 2 weeks out from an absolute. Oh, this is from November. Latest tweets. Yo, that's the main event, Oliveira. Okay. Oh, hold on. I'm looking at the card right here. Let me share this person's pics with you guys. Okay, main card. Come on, stop, dude. Is my voice glitching? Because my fucking device sure is glitching. I saw that meme. Oh, you saw that? The fucking Buzz Lightyear. That shit's funny, right, Brennan? I didn't want to say yo. I didn't want to try to explain it because I thought it would be weird if I. What is that from? Demolition Man or Terminator or something? All right. So on this card, the person who made these picks has Oliveira beating Poirier. Am I even saying his name right? Um, Out of the females, Nunez beating. I can't see the other name. Neil beating Punzinibbio, if I'm saying that right. Something France beating Garbrandt. Paiva beating O'Malley. A lot of Brazilian fighters, huh? Oh, that is? Oh, I said, wow. I said it right. Then on the prelims, see their circles have the fucking names cut over. Is that Emmett fighting Ice or I? They got Ice losing or Ige losing, however you say his name. Then got Munhoz beating Cruz, Saka beating Tuivasa, Wright beating Silva, Muniz beating Sanders or Anders, then Maverick winning. I don't know. I got to learn how to do. Hey, homeless. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. Yeah, guys. I always keep saying I need to get back into the UFC, guys. I used to follow it. I've you guys might have heard me talk about this before when Rashad Evans was doing his thing, because he was from my area. But I kind of fell out of the loop on it. I like it. It's not for lack of me liking it. My life's just been too crazy, guys. You know what I mean? I need to get back in it. Oh, and if you guys don't follow me, make sure you guys are following me on Twitter and Instagram. I just reposted a old UFC clip. Lonnie, who were those fighters again? Spider Silva's Brazilian legend. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I absolutely know who Silva is. This is a great card. Trust me. Um, yeah, Brazil breeds some good fighters. Yeah, like guys, I'm looking at the card and it's all American and Brazilian. Um, fuck, what flag is this? The two baby blue stripes with the one stripe in the middle. Um, then what is this? An Aussie? Or no? Yeah, is that Australia? What is Tuvasa? Is he Australian? I'm probably wrong on that. I sound like a fucking idiot trying to go over this card with you guys, man. But yeah, no, UFC is dope. Um, yeah, I wonder if Lonnie fell asleep. I reposted this old fight from like UFC's infancy. Oh, he's Samoan. Okay. Oh, that's the Samoan? I didn't know that. That's their flag. He's Australian. He knocked out Greg Hardy. It was hilarious. Oh, for real? Um, December 12th on pay-per-view. Sorry, guys, that I keep running this water. What do you guys think of the bare knuckle fighting? The what is it? The BKFC Samoan flag is red and blue. Back on these picks here. Anyone knocks out Greg Hardy is good in my hood. It's okay their faces get all cut up. Yeah, I did a video about it a few months back, right? About the BKFC when I first seen it, where dude, it almost looked like WWE. Obviously, I know it's not, but I'm just saying, like, when I'm saying that, what I'm meaning is like after the fight, someone was doing an interview and another fighter came into the fucking ring and like sucker punched that fighter or whatever and was like, I want a title shot. I was like, yo, this shit looks crazy. Then when Blueface fought that Kane Trulio guy, the TikTok dude, I seen that it was BKFC and I was like, oh shit. Blueface is fighting bare knuckle. They're doing the celebrity on bare knuckle. So I was like really thinking that, but they fought with gloves. They just did it in a BKFC ring. You know what I mean? Anyone knocks. Oh, we already read that one. Oliveira. Oh, that's not in English. Oliveira. Look, someone already put out a thing. Oliveira versus Poirier results. Like, didn't even happen yet, right? Yeah, guys, man, maybe I should go live when this is going on and we could talk about it. They're getting out there though. There was a brawl recently when a guy with yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Brennan. And when I seen that, I was like, oh shit, this seems like WWE mixed with fucking boxing. I always talk about I know Thomas don't like him, but does anyone else in here like Southpaw? Thomas doesn't like him, but which it's all good, guys. You guys always got to know in here. Like we can all agree to disagree. Like literally, that's what this channel is all about. A lot of really good fighters, just not as known. But anyways, when I'm regarding Southpaw, when I'm saying I like his blog. Like he makes videos where he just blogs about boxing. You know what I mean? It breaks down the fight and stuff. Like I enjoy the videos, is what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying like Southpaw is a good dude. Southpaw is the man. Like I'm just saying, I don't know if any of you guys watch his commentary videos about boxing. They're pretty fun, man. Pretty fun. Maybe I should start doing some UFC one, guys. I don't know my shit like that, so it would probably be funny to you guys, you know. But it would be cool for you guys to kind of tap into the conversation. Like I always say, that's literally what Jay Coffee Talk is all about. Like I don't consider myself to be an expert and shit like that. You know what I mean? Oh, you don't know, Brennan? If you get a chance and you remember, look up a guy. His name is like his channel's name is Southpaw 777, and he's done some crazy shit. Like he beat up a girl, like in Chicago, I think, on the street. I don't know what the fuck happened. I guess he's like an amateur boxer, and he used to want to fight Mighty Mouse too. But like he's kind of wild and he talks a lot of shit. But you know, so he definitely rubs people the wrong way. But I mean, I like his boxing commentary videos. You know, I like hearing him talk about boxing. You know what I'm saying? If you get a chance and you remember, give him a watch, bro. Chael Sonnen would have killed it in WWE. Do you know the story about Vince trying to get him to screw over Dana? No. Paulie versus McGregor. Yo, who was it that came to Man, I'm out of the loop on WWE too. Because listen, on my one TV is an Apple TV, and on that one, I'm logged in on my Hulu, and that's what I watch my WWE through. Like on one TV, I got like my Hulu, and then on my Hulu and something else, and then on my other TV, I got my Netflix, Prime, HBO Max. You know what I mean? And the fucking remote got lost for my Apple TV. And I just, you know what I mean? I procrastinate like that. Like I need to get back and get a new, or on my other TV, log into the Hulu, but I just haven't done it yet. I forget the password on fucking everything, you know? I'd like to see McGregor versus Nick Diaz, bare knuckle. Damn, I wish Lonnie didn't fall asleep. Do any of you guys follow me on Instagram? Did you see that clip of that fight that I posted? It was fucking awesome, man. It was from like the early days of UFC where there was no weight classes, and it was like one dude, like the one dude was like 400 pounds, and then the other dude was like a buck 80, 200. And no gloves, no gloves, no weight classes. If Chael won the belt, he wanted him to show up with the belt on WWE the next day. Chael didn't agree to it. Start writing your passwords down in your computer or on paper. Yeah, no, I definitely need to, bro. I definitely need to. I get so overwhelmed by things, where like the way my mind works, so much shit runs through my mind and I'm all over the fucking place. So I'm always a lot of times trying to do things the easiest way possible. Like that's like I always tell you guys, that's why I stay in the cut like this on YouTube. Like I got so much shit going on that I'm overwhelmed with. I don't even got time to I mean someday you guys might get to know coffee a little more, but I got such a crazy life. My life's good now, just living the family life and everything. Trying to prosper, have a good life, but just so much crazy shit, Not trying to go in and talk about it, but you know what I mean? Fucking adopted, all kinds of drama, mental issues, all that. But hey, we just keep pushing on, I'm waiting for them to take this down, this account of mine. Man, Brenneman, I'm surprised you've had this one for a fucking while, right? Brenneman's always came back and found coffee, man. I salute you for that, bro. My memory is the worst. Man, I'm normally super sharp with my memory. Sometimes shit I don't want to remember, I remember too well. You know what I mean? Yeah, what time does this card kick off tomorrow, guys? Maybe I should watch this at work. That's a troll, but casual fans really don't realize that the Khabib Nurmagomedov era in UFC ended in October 2020. MMA and UFC doesn't live or die because of one fighter. Have some respect. That was someone responding to someone that said 14 seconds ago, laugh my ass off. This guy commented this himself just to make that dumbass tweet. Rusty Schalkfield, gotta be rough living in Khabib's shadow. All these lightweights know how easily Khabib smashed them all. Gotta feel like a fake champion. No way to escape it. Check out live results blog for UFC 260 died. One more sleep. Charles Do Bronx and Dustin Poirier. You know what I love about UFC too? Man, or you can actually hit harder with gloves than bare knuckle. The UFC gloves just prevent broken hands. Nobody said UFC died with Khabib. Laugh my ass off. Yeah, the guy was saying it was like a troll. Like, I guess someone commented under that's YouTube needs to change that where you can just make whatever name you want. Like, I know YouTube has verified accounts when you get over 100K subs or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like, especially the way YouTube lets people like make the same name as other people. I don't know. YouTube's got a lot of shit they need to fix. Weekend mood. Two-way, this guy played a two-way parlay, plus 119. Sean O'Malley and Dustin Poirier. Risk 1 under. Win 1.19. You. Does you mean under? I don't understand. People miss Khabib. He was so quiet and humble. Casuals didn't know about him till Conor. I'm going to be honest. I didn't really know about him till Conor got MC. Like, I'm going to keep it funky. But I want to get more into UFC. Man, we should do a live tomorrow and talk about this. Joe Rogan have this weird face that he pulls during face-off. It's like he is waiting to get his perfect shot so he can take them up the tree and eat them. What the fuck? That's what this guy said about Rogan at this stare down. Lock and load UFC 29. Charles Oliveira. Bora Bora Bora. Chuck Liddell was my guy back in the day. Yeah, bro, I remember Rashad Evans beat Liddell. Like I said, I was a big Rashad Evans fan because he was from around my way. I love that dude, but the UFC won't ever die from one fighter. What happened with Khabib again, guys? Let's look up Khabib's name. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna start making some UFC videos, guys, but I'm gonna really depend on you guys to help me out in the comments. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna say, all right, watch this fight. I'm gonna sound like an idiot, basically, is what I'm saying. But hey, it is what it is. Andrei Arlovsky was my dude. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up Khabib. Khabib. Yo, Khabib is Russian, right? Am I correct, guys? Khabib is Russian. They just lost their chins. Chuck Liddell, Rashad, Tito Ortiz, etc. carried at first. Yeah, Rashad Evans. I remember he beat Chuck Liddell. He beat Rampage Jackson. He beat Tito Ortiz. The first fight against Tito Ortiz was a draw. Tito was actually up by points, but lost a point for holding the cage, and that ended up being a draw. And I remember everyone was like, "Oh, Tito should have won that." Blah blah blah. But then they had a rematch, and I think Rashad knocked him out. But then Rashad's career later, man, just went downhill so bad. Like Rashad's last fight, I think it was in Mexico. It was bad, man. Muslim is a religion, not a nationality. That's what, so, or I don't know if we want to go down that window, guys. I was about to say that about Jewish. Like Jewish is looked at as a ethnicity also, which has kind of always confused me. Khabib, oh, look, guys, they're saying Khabib is tweeting about Tony because he need attention. So let me shoot some of these Khabib tweets off to you guys. Dagestan, that's where he's from. Andre was a beast. All right, so, oh, this is Tony Ferguson. It says, listen, you fat fuck, Team Khabib, last time I saw you, you ran off to a different country like a little bitch to avoid our title fight. The time before that, you faked a stomachache to get out of our title fight. Shut your trap. Leave the man shit to the ones on the front line. And then it shows an American flag, a trophy, and a Mexican flag. Then, oh no, that's the same tweet. Oh no, the night Ali and Fathead Team Khabib received a call after my weight cut at a local boxing gym in Vegas. Call said, Tony's pissed. He's coming for your fat ass. You better run, Khabib. You're not going to win this one. And then it says UFC 209 Towelgate, CSO, Tiramisu, Tuesdays. Rashad is coming back for some reason. Is he? No, I thought wasn't Rashad doing something else now, or wasn't he doing like celebrity boxing? Is Rashad really coming back? I don't know. Like his last fight was bad. Then this one says 29-1, but one spelled out O-N-E. C Fathead run Fathead run, champ CSO Tiramisu Tuesday Pharrell, link in bio, limited edition 29-1, link in bio, champshitmerch.com. Why is Khabib's Twitter Tony Ferguson? What's that about? Laugh my ass off. Tony is a monster, but Khabib was not scared. Oh no, so that's someone else. Okay. But the way the person was referring to this, they were saying it like Khabib was tweeting. That same dude that said Conor was trying to tire Khabib out when he was getting ground and pounded. If Oliveira wins by example, that is going to reflect poorly on Khabib. Khabib is younger. Khabib was at the same time frame, and Khabib fought and beat everybody except him. And that's just going to create a question. Shalil Sonnen on how Oliveira winning in dominant fashion at UFC 269 could look bad for Khabib. Man, these UFC rivalries get really heated, right, guys? He's a nutcase. He can fight, but he definitely missing some screws. Why didn't that fight happen? Oh, hold on. I'm missing some comments here. Rashad is trying to fight again. He was on a bad losing streak. Yeah, man, the way the end of his career went, it was like he just didn't look like the same guy, man. I don't know, I guess he wants to try to come back and see if he can take some of that bad tarnish off his legacy, I guess. I don't know. Oh, what's this say, guys? Hold on, let me read this to you. UFC title fights. Anderson Silva, 13. John Jones, 16. George St. Pierre, 14. Jose Aldo, 12 plus 3 more at WEC. Demetrius Johnson, 11. UFC fights. Khabib, 13. But folks have the audacity to call him the GOAT with a straight face, too. Levels to this shit, plain and simple. What a shame would have been a legendary match. Damn, is that true? Khabib only has 13 UFC fights. And Silva has that just many and just title fights. That's wild, right? That shit is crazy. Yeah, so what time does that UFC kick off tomorrow, guys? I'm going to be tied up, but I definitely want to make some content about it. Like I said, though, guys, my UFC videos won't really be too good, but you guys can comment on them and let me know, how bad my commentary was or what I missed. Fedor was undefeated for like 10 years. St. Pierre was another super humble monster, too. Yeah, this will be fun, man. Man, I'm trying to remember who Rashad beat for the title. I remember me and my boss. I worked at this restaurant. It was just me. The staff was just me and the boss. And we shut down the restaurant. And it was busy then, too. We shut down the restaurant for like 2 hours to go watch that fight at the bar. We got fucking wasted, man. I remember, though, I watched the Rashad Johnny Bones fight, too. Did my fucking Sabres lose again? Let's check out the sports scores. He came to the gym I was training at. Oh, Thomas, I didn't know you fight. Thomas, do you make videos? Listen, guys, I always say this, too. Any of you guys who watch my stuff, if you guys make videos, share the links with me. I always am down to check out anyone's stuff, like who rocks with me. I'll always check your guys' stuff out. Damn, the Pacers beat Dallas. Did my Knicks win? Nah, the Knicks lost by 3 to the Raptors. Damn, Charlotte Hornets in the Sacramento Kings, 124 to 123. Did that go into overtime or what? Brooklyn beat Atlanta 113 to 105. Damn, these are some high scoring affairs. The Cavs beat the T-Wolves 123 to 106. Oh, Lonnie, he's sleeping now. His team, the Pelicans, New Orleans Pelicans, beat the Pistons 109 to 93. Milwaukee beat Houston 123-114. The Lakers won. Phoenix beat the Celtics. Damn, my fucking Buffalo Sabres lost again. Rashad beat Forrest Griffin for the title, and then he got knocked out bad by Machida. Yep. I remember that, bro. That was the fight. I saw him beat Forrest Griffin, and then he lost to Machida. I remember that. Wasn't that the interim title or something? Pittsburgh Penguins beat Washington 4-2. Nashville beat the Devils. Florida beat the Coyotes. Florida Panthers beat the Coyotes. Colorado Avalanche beat Detroit. Vancouver Canucks beat Winnipeg. Vegas Golden Knights lost 4-3. Damn, what's this? Oh, men's basketball. Loyola. Yo, Loyola's abbreviation is L-IL. They beat Vanderbilt. DePaul beat Louisville. Meet the WWE's inaugural college class. Man, everyone keeps thinking WWE is getting sold. Did you hear about that Blackhawk scandal, Jay? Brenneman, oh, someone was sending me shit about it. Let me screenshot this right now so I can try to remember to make a video about that too. It wasn't it like sexual harassment or something, Brenneman? 2 people told me about that, but I didn't. Sorry, I'm trying to screenshot this so my device is acting up. Hold on. There we go. I got it, Brenneman. Yeah, wasn't it like some like sexual harassment shit going on or something? See, I'd like to make hockey videos, but it's like that's what I mean, guys. Make sure you're subscribed to that Got Keys channel. We're gonna start loading that channel with content too. Yo, this guy said it is 3 days sober an announcement. I mean, hey, it could. I mean, yeah, it depends how hard you're going. If you're 3 days sober twice a month, once a week, then maybe not. But you know, if you were just real fucked up for a long time, then hell yeah, it is. You know, yeah, dude. Machida knocked Rashad the fuck out though in his first title defense. I remember that, man. And then Johnny Bones beat Machida, right? But I remember when Rashad fought Johnny Bones for the title, Rashad was the first guy to go the distance with him. Man, tomorrow if I go live talking about the UFC, some of you guys should tap into the conversation. What did Tony Hawk said at coffee shop this morning? Girl behind the counter, not joking. Has anyone told you that you look like Tony Hawk? Me, yes. So much that I sometimes write about it. Her, haha, here's your coffee. Other girl by exit leans forward. Me as I walk out. You really do look like him. If John Jones could focus, he'd be on top for a long time. Yeah, so like Johnny Bones never actually lost, right? He always just got stripped for getting in trouble, right? Beat the Bucks, run the table, dominate the playoffs. Man, I'm so pumped for this Bills game. That's awesome that Elliot Eisler. Were you guys in here when I know God MC was in here when I was talking to Elliot. Yo, shout out Elliot. Elliot's a drummer. He lives in Florida, man, and he's a drummer. He goes around the bars playing the drums and shit. He's a cool dude, man. He lost to himself. That's it. LOL. Yeah, I remember. Didn't he have like a DUI, and then didn't he piss dirty for like the juice, and didn't he have some domestic shit too? He lost his last fight and was gifted a decision. Emmanuel Sanders is excused from practice today for personal reasons. Sanders played with Demaryius Thomas in Denver from 2014 midway through 28 off season. Not sure if this is the reason, but certainly have to believe the shocking news of Thomas' death. Very emotional for Sanders. Yeah, man, what that's some sad shit. He beat up his wife. The NHL watching the inevitable implosion of the Arizona experiment after illogically propping it up on bad foundation for 20 years. Yeah, it was crazy when all the Canadian teams moved. Like Quebec moved to Colorado. One of them moved to Atlanta. One of them moved to Phoenix or Arizona. Yeah, my Bills. I'm telling you guys, I think my Bills are going to bounce back and beat the Buccaneers, man. Call me crazy. Cocaine and roids is a hell of a combo, especially in a top level fighter. Yeah. When I'm picturing that, I'm picturing Rick James saying cocaine is one hell of a drug. And then someone else doing steroids at the same damn time. But Coyotes are struggling financially right now. Yeah, that's what I was just seeing in there, man. But listen, guys, I'm probably gonna end this right now. Much love, guys, for hanging out with me. Shout out Thomas, Mr. Brenneman. Yeah, Thomas, let me know if you got any of your fighting and training there online or whatever, man. If you make any videos. Jay Millie was in here for a minute. The God MC, Elliot Eisler, Lonnie, all you guys, man. Oh, Jay Militant, Miracle Crow Cop was a beast too. But yeah, man, shout out all you guys. Much love. Let me know if you guys want to do that tomorrow with the UFC. I'll try to catch some of these fights. Real quick before we go though, guys, what time does the card kick off? Nah, I don't have any video. Just pick somewhere in my GI and stuff. What do you do though, Thomas? Do you box? When you're saying train, do you box or do you just mean like training, like staying in shape, or like what kind of stuff do you do? I'm interested, bro. And like I said, I don't, obviously you guys see the channel struggling again right now. I don't have a huge voice, but I'll always share your guys' stuff. But yeah, when does the card kick off? What time do you guys think normally it gets around to like the good fights? Yeah, you could do something for the UFC. I'm guessing like 6 o'clock or something. Ooh, damn. All right. Well, I'll try to get something going. Well, I always want to hear what you guys. I mean, obviously, you guys know we're always going to talk about hip hop news and NFL and different shit. You guys know I'm all over the place. Wrestled from 6th grade up through high school, boxed from 9th through high school. Then I did MMA and jiu-jitsu for like 3 years. Oh, that's dope, man. I need to get my lazy ass into something, man. It starts on ESPN. This undercard is stacked also. Nice. I just love the competition. No, I hear you, Thomas. I need to get myself into, like, obviously I just need to get back to working out and all that, but I want to get myself into anything, man, even if it's just flag football, basketball, anything. I need to get back active. But much love, guys. I appreciate you guys tapping in. Um, we're gonna call it a night on here. But yeah, I'm gonna be busy tomorrow, but I'll definitely gonna try to stay up on this UFC stuff so we can talk about it. So thanks again, guys. I'll catch you later. Be safe, everyone. Have a great night. Shout out to all you guys. One love.